IHGN Studios, it's Braves Beat.
Hello, Braves, and welcome to this week's episode of Braves Beat. I'm Gino Cardosi.
And I'm Tyler Huang.
So, Tyler, the dreaded AP season is among us. How many do you have?
6.
6! Good Lord! You ready for that?
Yeah, man. I was born ready.
And I thought I had a caffeine problem.
Well, we've got a lot of news to cover, so let's get going. The Indian Hill School District congratulates IHS students selected as emerging leaders for 2024. Congratulations to Nick Ranalla, Anya Govel, Ben Liebel, Jackson Castor, Kaylee Withers, Sophia Chen, and Drew Boylan.
The Indian Hill Premiers had their cabaret last Friday. This year's theme was Music Through the Decades. The show featured selections from Elvis to Bruno Mars and was a great success. Way to go, Premiers. Music Fest is coming up soon.
Yeah, but have you ever wondered where it got its start? I had the opportunity to interview some teachers on where it became and where it is now. Check it out. Mr. Walter, tell us where Music Fest came from.
So Music Fest was originally part of an arts week that happened during the 90s, maybe even as early as the 80s at Indian Hill. So there would be arts events throughout the course of the week, culminating in Music Fest, where people would meet outside, bands would play. Sometimes they'd invite bands even to play from outside of the school population and just celebrate the arts through music on the last day of Arts Week.
So, Mr. Van, you played in Music Fest when you were in high school, right?
I did take part. We back in 1992, so last century, we had more bands than we could fit on the bill. And so I sort of played Music Fest by emceeing in between bands and jumping in on occasion for fun.
Wow, sounds like a huge event.
It was bigger back then. More kids played music. I remember kids would come in with 2 Indian Hill kids and 3 CCD kids, and we'd say, sorry, you're out, because we had bands with more Indian Hill kids who would take the spots.
So, Mr. Johnson, what was playing in Music Fest last year like?
Well, last year I got the opportunity to sing with the staff band, and every so often we pull that out as an activity. So maybe we'll do that this year, maybe not. We'll have to see. But it was awesome to be connected with staff. Is always a wonderful thing, no matter if you're singing, no matter if you're just observing people having fun. So I just love the fact that when our staff gets to come together for unique days, it's just a way to remind us that we all are a family.
The Indian Hill School District celebrates the 6 IHHS students who participated in the Health Occupation Students of America state competition. Congratulations to Alyssa Kerr, Grace Miller, Ardisha Thorani, Tinsley Haney, Sharon Fang, and Daniel Choi.
We've had an exciting week in sports.
Yep, let's throw it over to John and Eli for the recap.
Hello, Braves, and welcome to this week's Sports Report. I'm John Anning.
And I'm Eli Riggs. Starting things off in baseball, the boys put down Finneytown in convincing fashion, winning 11-0. Shout out to Evan Hinman for throwing a no-hitter. They also picked up a win against Taylor on Wednesday, 7-0.
Softball played Wyoming last Friday and lost, but they bounced back with a huge win over Finneytown on Monday, winning 22-8. Way to go, girls.
The track team competed in the Mountaineer Showcase on Saturday. The girls finished third and the boys finished second. Then the team competed at Marymount on Wednesday, with the boys finishing first and the girls finishing third.
Boys lacrosse took on South Oldham last Friday and unfortunately lost. They also played Summit on Tuesday and lost a nail-biter 10-9.
The girls' lacrosse team lost to DeSales last Friday in a tight game with a score of 13-12. They took on CHCA on Thursday, however we do not have those scores yet.
Congratulations to Vitali Christo on being named First Team All-City for Wrestling. Way to go, Vitali.
Congratulations to John Potajo for being named for La Rosa's Athlete of the Week. Good stuff, John.
Well, that's all the sports news we have for this week.
Back to you guys at the news desk.
The final event for the Big Pitch took place last week. A new student-run endowment program earned multiple grants to fund a new stock-based education program for students, and the Business Association for Student Education was also gifted a grant. Congratulations to the students who won.
The annual second semester art show is coming up soon. On Thursday, May the 2nd, artwork will be displayed in the auditorium before being moved to the high school lobby.
Before we end, here are Mr. Johnson's 2 words.
What's up, Braves? It's Mr. Johnson here with your 2 words of the week. Don't impress. When you think about leaders, they fall in one of 2 categories. Leaders who want to impress people and leaders who want to impact people. Leaders who want to impress people are really concerned about what others think about them. They may be people who have a lot of charm and are super nice, but unfortunately, sometimes their biggest goal is simply to be liked. It's great to be surrounded by people who love and like you, but if your goal is simply to become popular and you're not concerned about the needs of other people, then that can turn into a big problem. As a leader, we need to work to impact people, not impress them. When we work to impact people, we're working to change people's lives, to make their experiences better, and we're showing them that we really care about them and their needs, and we want to help them grow and learn. Impressing people is like a flashy fireworks display. It grabs people's attention, and it's really exciting and really pretty to see for the moments that it's happening. But once the show is done, it's done. And when that happens, people aren't really changed. They're simply being entertained. As a leader, you have to ask yourself, is what I'm doing going to help other people?
Thank you, Mr. Johnson, for those words of wisdom. All right, Braves, that's all the news we have for this week.
Be sure to follow us on X and Instagram, subscribe to us on YouTube, and email us with any school updates.
And remember, stay classy, Indian Hill.
All right, here we have our contestants for today's race, Louie and Jack. They're going to see if they can beat the trash down the stairs. All right, 3, 2, 1. He hit the alarm. Louie!
Best Meek Mill impression.
Get up! Get up! Get up!
Meek Mill.
Get up!
Meek Mill.
Get up!
What color is made when you mix blue and yellow together?
Orange. What do you call a chicken with his head cut off?
A no-head chicken.
Calamari mowing the grass. You get it?
I get it.
Explain it.
So basically, like, when the chicken like gets his head cut off, he like kind of looks like a squid.
Explain it. Explain it.
Wait, can you explain it to me, like, real quick?
You said you got it. Explain it.
So this is why I got, like, so when you cut off the head, like, it turns into like calamari fish.
Calamari's a squid, bro. Explain it.